Jeff Weaver, Sanders' campaign manager, was on here. When you were on on this program, you said you had feared for your safety.
Yes.
He questioned that in several different ways. He said it to John last night. Again this morning, he said the fact that you say you feared for your safety, then you contemptuously, he said, were blowing kisses as you were leaving the stage. He says that doesn't match up.
Well, I don't know why Mr. Weaver, whom I don't know, wants to pick a fight with me. I'm a really good friend of Bernie's, and I called Bernie on the phone, and we had a very warm conversation. And I told Bernie 50 to 100 of his supporters were out of control. They were 6 feet from me. I think I described it to you when we did our interview. And it was extremely intimidating, and it was a frightening situation, and I feared for my safety because, frankly, they were so close to me. I don't know what they could have done. Could they have thrown something? Could they have rushed the stage? I didn't know what was going to happen. But here's the thing. I want to set the stage because it's critical. Before I spoke, I walked into the room, and it was out of control. And a very nice state senator tried to calm things down. He was introducing me to no avail. And then they even called up a Bernie Sanders supporter to try and get the people to move back and to be quiet. That didn't work. Now, at that point, I could have walked away. But, you know, I'm tough and I don't do that. I thought, you know, I can get this under control. I couldn't. Right. I tried. I said, look, I'm a friend of Bernie's. Bernie's asked for civility. While I was on that stage, remember, I was there to represent Hillary Clinton. And they had thousands of people in that room who I couldn't really hear, and I said a few nice things about my candidate, Hillary Clinton. Right. The fact that she had won Nevada fair and square, that made them even worse. And finally, remember, there were obscene things being shouted at me, which I think are on the tape, unfortunately, and obscene gestures. At that point, the security escorted me down off the stage. I no longer feared for my safety. I was headed to the exit, and they were following me with more of these vile comments. I used a sense of humor, and I blew them kisses. And if Mr. Weaver doesn't have a sense of humor, I don't know. I just tried to diffuse it every way I could. Let me be clear. I did not diffuse the situation. So where are we now? Why are we looking back? I say to Mr. Weaver, we need to be working to win this election, to unify, not go back and pick fights with one another. And I'm not picking a fight with him. He wasn't there, you know?
Senator, there are some senators suggesting on Capitol Hill that Debbie Wasserman Schultz is not the best pick right now to continue to lead the Democratic Party heading into the convention. Jeff Weaver, moments ago, your friend Jeff Weaver, told us that perhaps a different person would be better. Your reaction?
My reaction is, who are these senators? Who are they?
Well, Claire McCaskill just moments ago to Manu Raju, did not give a full-throated defense of Debbie Wasserman Schultz. He essentially suggested maybe someone else.
Okay. You just said that there are senators calling for her to resign. I haven't heard of that. I'm here. I'm with my colleagues. No one has said it. And in all the meetings I've been in terms of looking forward, because the women senators are hoping to do a presentation, like we usually do, at the convention. Wherever Debbie or her staff has been, they have been so fair to both sides. And I've marveled at that. They've been really good. So I don't see what the problem is with Debbie. I really don't. And I don't know why we would. She's in a difficult situation, you know. She's the chair at a time
when senators are saying that she may be getting too toxic, you do not agree.
You got 30 seconds
what
left.
senators are saying that she's too toxic? Tell me who.
Manu Raju is speaking to senators on the Hill. He's a fabulous reporter. I know. They're speaking to him in confidence. I know you know Manu Raju is a very good reporter.
Well, let me just tell you, after years and years, 40 years in elected life, if you believe something, look in the camera and say it. Don't do some anonymous, don't quote me, because you know what? That's wrong. If somebody has a problem with Debbie, chapter and verse, what is it? I have watched her handle a very difficult primary, and I think one of the problems in life is everybody says, oh, it's all this one's fault, or it's that one's fault, or that one is contemptuous. Come on, we're all human beings. We're trying to make the best of a difficult primary process, which is winding down.